Blaser F16 or Blaser F3? Which one would you go for? Welcome back to the shooting channel, and in this episode we're going to compare the Blaser F16 to the Blaser F3 and just show you what you get value for money with these two fantastic guns. The Blaser F16 will retail at about £4,000 to £5,000 depending what shooting school you go to. The Blaser F3 will retail at 8.5 to 10 grand depending which model you go for. So, first thing is, F3 comes in a double F3 case. F16 comes with a normal ABS flight case. So if I pick the F16 up, comes with 5 F16 chokes, comes with the kit. If you pick the adjustable cone one rather than non-adjustable, comes with all the adjustable cone bits. I will say one good feature they have put on them compared to other brands is a proper handle to actually undo all the bits and pieces on the adjustable cone, where a lot of guns just come with Allen keys, which helps you to twist it, especially if it's tight. These are both made in Germany. So, again, first thing I see, matte back barrels. The F16 does not come with the stock weight or the barrel weight. The sporting one does come with the piece on the barrels and in the stock, so you can buy them on an option, on an extra if you want them. So it comes with matte black barrels. I'll put it together. Adjustable comb, again, does move up, down, left to right. Blaser's own recoil absorber on the back of it. Adjustable trigger. How you change the barrels on a Blaser is underneath the trigger guard. Obviously on everything else, on all the other brands, it's on the safety catch, whereas the Blaser, it's underneath there. The one thing I do like with Blaser is I haven't tried to copy anyone else. It's got a very low profile action, nice piece of wood. The one thing with the F16, whether you go for the game one or the sporting one, they tend to have made it slightly lighter. So you get a very different feel from the F16 to the F3. So this one, generally, if you want a gun and you're not particularly strong and you want it, whether for sporting or game, and you don't want a particularly heavier gun, very slim down, the F16 is definitely potentially the one that I would go for this. I'm going to be honest, delicate gentleman or a lady or a youngster, the F16 really will suit you better. So now I've got the F3. The biggest thing it comes with different is the box. So again, you can have a double gun case with this. Again, another thing that I do feel is right, all of the tools that come with them compared to something like Beretta or Browning do come with their handles on them, so you can actually tie it, which I think is still a tool, still a Allen key, but it's got the handle there, which comes with 5 multi-chokes, external ones, and these are Blaser's own ones. All the tools. The F3 does come with the stock weight and the barrel weights, so you can put them on there, whereas the F16 you have to buy them extra with it. Again, taking the gun out, it's got the piece on there to put the barrel weights on, multi-chokes, matte back barrels. Again, the one thing they do on the Sporter F3 is that it's not a really wide rib, like Brownings have, something like that, sort of slightly narrow rib, and it's tapered to the end there. So if you do like tapered ribs, this might be more your cup of tea. Again, if I put it together, first thing I do feel with them is the weight of the gun. Again, these are built a lot more for seriously competitive shooting, whereas the F16 is for your everyday use. Again, I do prefer the F3 to the F16 because I like a heavier gun. Recoil, again, it's got its own proper recoil system on. It's not just the F16 one. It's got one that goes into the actual stock as well. Adjustable comb does come with a non-adjustable or adjustable, depending which one you want. Adjustable trigger, again, to adjust it, top barrel or bottom barrel, it's underneath rather than on the top there. Lower profile German action. Again, if I put this together, when I swing the gun, it does tend to swing, for me, it does tend to swing a lot better than the F16. So this is about £9. The F16 is about £7.5 to £8. So that's generally the difference between the two weights. And I'm just going to pick them up and go through them next door to each other. Again, the F16 is not designed as a really, really high profile competition gun. It's designed more for the everyday use, for people to enjoy rather than to go out and win championships. The actions are slightly smaller, so if you look at them, the action on the F3 is longer there, the action on the F16 is shorter. Both got the shallow action, but they're just shorter there. The hinge pin is slightly different compared to another gun, so again, if you look at the way they roll over on the action there rather than like a Browning, which is on a lug there. So they're more on the action pins like an Italian gun. And the other thing is on the F3, all the bits and all the barrels are interchangeable. So if you buy any F3, any barrels will fit on any gun. So if you smash a set of barrels or you smash a stock or anything like that, you can just buy another one. You don't have to buy a complete another gun. So that is another plus side in buying an F3. May pay a little bit more money for it, but then you've basically got the gun for life if you do smash it or do anything with it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go and have a shoot with each one and talk about the handling difference as I shoot them. So I'm going to start and shoot 5 pairs with the F16 first, then we'll have a little chat about it, then we'll shoot 5 pairs with the F3, and then we'll take the two of them together and we'll talk about the differences together as I hold them and talk to them together. So the F16, again, this is 30-inch adjustable comb. You can have it with a non-adjustable if you want it as well. Pull. 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 Again, that's the F16. I'm going to be honest, I do like it. It got no recoil whatsoever. I'm going to be honest, the only thing that I would say is it is a little bit more lively, so you have to slow it down a little bit more. And that's because it's probably a pound and a half lighter than the F3. I've got people that love this and hate the F3. And I've got some people that love the F16 and don't like the F3. It's a personal choice of what you want to do and how you want to do it. And if the gun fits you correctly and how the gun handles rather than throwing the gun all over. So now I'm going to do the same thing with the F3, talk about the F3, and then we'll take the two of them together and look at the differences. So now I've got the F3, and again, the first thing I think about and I like about this is the gun is slightly heavier. Pull. 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 So that is 5 pairs with the F3. I'm going to say I really enjoy the F3 compared to the F16 because I like the weight of that gun. So again, and the other thing I do like is the tapered rib on it. It just handles really well. Nothing wrong with the F16 whatsoever. I think if I was a little bit smaller and liked a lighter gun, then possibly. The F16 is a brilliant little game gun as well. Whereas this will probably be a little bit heavy when you're taking on a game field as well. And that is really the difference between the two. Now if I take the two of them, so if I look at the two of them together, F16, F3, again, very similar guns, very similar handling, but again, the biggest thing you can look at when you see it, the actions are smaller. The action on the F3 is wider, still narrower action, adjustable comb, slightly bigger here, slightly thicker here compared to the F16, and it's the general handling of that gun. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please comment below. Do you prefer the F3 or do you prefer the F16? I'd love to hear your comments on what you think is the best gun of these two. And let's hear. Do you like them? Do you like F3s? They've been around for a fair few years. They're quite a small German company, they're a big German company, but in the UK they don't try and be the big I am. They're just a nice little company and they produce decent quality guns and for different people. I hope you've enjoyed this programme. Please like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget, we've got the Browning Challenge and the Austin Masters coming up over the next couple of months. So go onto their website, please have a look at 2 great grounds. Hope you enjoyed this. Go onto our website, look at our discount on our merchandise, and don't forget, SWATCOM discount, TSC10 really helps you. Good quality earphones for a good price. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.